Good evening out there in Noosa Nation. This is Chief Bugman coming at you. Got some great do-it-yourself tips for you tonight. Got a little weather change happening out there, and as you can imagine, the insects and the wildlife are going to be going crazy, trying to find their last meal and protein feed before they go dormant for the winter. So we're going to talk tonight squirrels, baby, squirrels. Got to love them. So when we think squirrels, we think attic. As you guys are maybe sorting through, do I want to pay $1,000+ for a professional guy, or I might want to try it myself, because what's the worst case scenario? I get myself into a pickle and I call the professionals anyway. Well, this is for you guys. First thing we need, nice flashlight, because we need to figure out exactly where those squirrels are coming in, and typically it's in the deepest, darkest, tightest corner in the attic. You know us at Noosa Pest. Noosa Nation knows we're all about PPE, personal protective equipment. Got to have your full-face respirator to keep that insulation and keep those fibers out of your lungs. Got to have the gloves that I just showed you to keep you for when you go back inside and pick your boogers. You're not going to get that stuff into your nose on the skin that's super sensitive. And you've also got to utilize technology, folks. Got some great tools out there that are fairly inexpensive. This is actually a Cabela's camera, hunting camera. They are ones that are out there, not this one, but they will actually text you the picture and the image and the video if something breaks that motion in front of there. It'll record it, text it to your phone. You'll know what you got in the attic and where it's coming from. So, a couple cool things there. If you catch the animal, you've got to get rid of it. Hopefully, you're going to use a euthanizing trap, which is a lethal trap. Fancy way of saying lethal trap. You can find those on a host of websites online. Wildlife Control Supplies, wildlifecontrolsupplies.com is who we get a lot of our equipment from. Just be careful. A lot of those squirrel traps out there will actually take your finger off. That's right, off. So you might save $1,000 from the Wildlife Service fee by catching your own squirrels, but that doctor's bill and that time off of work may cost even more. But if you have any questions, call us. Noosa Nation loves to help. Hashtag anytime. You're going to want to go into your attic and figure out where those squirrels are laying down and nesting and bedding. You'll have some acorns, some nuts. The insulation will be padded down. That's where you're going to want to set your traps. We call those runs. You want to set your traps along a run on the way to where they're bedding down. And then you're going to want to figure out how they're getting in and out once you catch the offending animal. That's what we call the animal that is getting into the house. If you do not catch that offending animal and you screen off his entry point, he will chew another portion of your house, probably trying to get back in that attic. He has figured out that that is a good place to be, and he will do whatever it takes to get back in there. So number one, inspection. Figure out where they are, where to set your traps. Number two, catch the animal. Make sure you catch all the offending animals before you exclude the entryway into the attic. Number three, exclude the entryway into the attic. And number four, monitor. Make sure you're popping up in the attic and making sure you didn't trap a baby or two or another adult in there when you did your screening and exclusion work. Again, hashtag Noosa Nation. Call us. We're here to help. And last but not least, best luck.